they told me I was coming to Arizona, I was excited because it's hot in Arizona, right? It's warm in Arizona. There's no snow in Arizona. Why is there snow in Arizona? I'm not happy. Can somebody get me a hot chocolate? Is this Arizona? Did they send me to the right place?
I'm Don Kelly, and I'm what you call an urban native, a city-raised, office-bound Ojibwe. But I can't help hearing a call from my elders telling me it's time to rediscover the old ways and get back to the land.
Hello? Hello?
Hello and welcome, and welcome to Fish Out of Water. I'm Don Kelly, and this week I'm with the White Mountain Apache tribe in Arizona. Now, everyone knows at least one Apache, Geronimo. Okay, sure, maybe you've heard of Cochise or Apache helicopters, but Geronimo's name has actually become part of the English language. It's a cry of courage before you do something wild, like jumping out of a plane, which is what the Apache are known for. Wild courage in the face of insurmountable odds, which is very different from my personal strategy of cringing and turtling at the first sign of trouble, which is why I'm glad I'm here. I think it's time I found my inner Apache. This is my guide, Larold. He's a medicine man in the White Mountain Apache tribe. Hi, Larold. Thanks for welcoming me to your territory here. I'm told I'm on the site of Fort Apache right now. Where am I?
Well, you're in north to central Arizona.
It is Arizona,
Yeah.
okay.
We're about 180 miles northeast of Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah. Who are the White Mountain Apache people?
We are people who migrated here from Alaska and Canada.
So this snow is probably, it's not that entirely new to you then if you came down through Alaska and my home turf of Canada.
No, probably not.
Do you ever say A?
No.
Okay, well, if I say it as a fellow, maybe early Canadian, you got to cut me some slack on it then. I'm always interested in knowing how things used to be. What was the lifestyle like traditionally?
We weren't really what Hollywood portrays us to be, as being warriors who killed and waged war on other people.
Hey, Hollywood never lies, I found.
Our stories tell us that we were peace-loving people.
Are these traditional dwellings we're looking at? Because they look like the kind of things you could set up and...
Yeah, in the latter part of the century, when our people were being chased around by federal soldiers, these homes came in handy, easy to build.
Larold, what are some of the things I could experience while I'm here that might give me just a little taste of what Apache life was like?
Running.
Running. Okay, not my thing. I like to watch people run. I'm not a big runner myself, but I can try running. What are some of the weapons that were used?
Like a bow, arrow.
Bow and arrow, okay.
Shields.
What do you say, should I get going?
Yeah.
I'm off.
We are tracking wolves. We just got snow here recently, and so as you see right now, we see some turkey tracks.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Turkeys, I don't mind.
Turkeys.
The wolves, I'm not so sure about. But what makes this a good area for wolves and other animals?
The habitat, the prey. We go in different areas where there are wolf sightings. Ivan here.
We haven't met, sorry, I didn't want to be rude there. I'm Don.
He is my field tech, and he also does data recordings on what area we are in, habitat, what species are in this area, what other predators are these wolves competing against. Right here, we're coming up on some wolf tracks, or actually coyote tracks.
These are coyote tracks right here?
Yes. It's smaller, and it has that canine, dog-looking track.
How long have you been
I've been the
this?
wolf biologist for 8 years for the tribe.
8 years?
Mm-hmm.
And what is this
device?
This
looks
looks
a tracking
wild.
device.
Tracking device?
Yes, it's an H antenna and...
H antenna, did you call
Yes.
it? What does the H stand for? Or is that just, okay, you know, I'm not always the quickest guy. I think I know why they call it H antenna now. Okay, good.
There are collars that are positioned on these wolves.
If there's wolves in range, we'll hear beeps, but otherwise you just hear some...
It's nothing, so, yeah.
Okay. First time you saw a wolf, what was that like for you? What did you think?
It was quite a good feeling. Maybe from here to Ivan, I was tracking some wolves out in the woods and they were sleeping. So I was able to get in close and watch them. And they're like a typical dog, you know, a dog when it's sleeping, it dreams and you know it's moving. And
Right.
that wolf was doing that. until one of my coworker stepped on one of the twigs and made a real loud crack. They woke up and just looked at us, and then they took off.
They took off.
To me, being the biologist and observing them that close, I'm not very afraid of them, and people shouldn't be.
Sometimes when there's a kill in the area, they'll have scats all around along the trails.
Scats helps us determine their diet, and other biologists do studies on their scats.
Are there people who full-time deal with the scats?
Yes.
That is an interesting career choice. Do you like scat? Zap-a-da-ba, zap-a-da-ba-bop. Maybe we could pick some up on that radio. Got a scat station. I like that. Coming up, I may breathe hard, but I refuse to swallow.
That's insane.
Hello, I'm Don Kelly, and thank you for coming back to Fish Out of Water. I'm hanging out in Arizona with the White Mountain Apache. The Apache people are famous for being tenacious and tough, and I'm hoping just a little bit of that grit rubs off on me, because my next Apache adventure requires intense inner fortitude. He's fast.
He is. He had just missed the Olympic trials
Just missed it by how much?
by 9 seconds.
9 seconds. Well, what event was it?
It was a 10K.
That's very good for 10K. Is running a big part of the Apache tradition?
Yes, I've heard stories of when they actually outran deer
Outran deer.
and caught deer.
Are
with
you
their
serious? I'm Don.
Hey, hello, Don. Kyle.
Kyle, okay. I was going to call you the fast runner, kind of like that movie, but maybe you should have been the star in there. I hear you've almost made the Olympics.
Yes, 2 times.
That is incredible. What do you think, is that in your blood?
Yeah, I think it is. Native Americans are known for their long distance running, and that's the kind of the tradition I want to carry on is running.
How did you start running? What got you going?
Well, actually, it started out here in this valley. My mom brought me out here, me, my brother, and my sisters. We were too hyper. So what she did was she dropped us off at a point up there, and she parked the car up here and said, run to the car. And first one gets there gets a prize. And so we ran as fast as we could, about 100 meters. And as soon as we got close to the car, our mom drove off. And so we chased the car, and she did the same thing again. She'll drive off. That's basically how I started running.
You know, my parents did the same thing, except they never came back. They just kept...
Go. I ran at the local high school, and then from there I went to the University of Arizona, where I ran for 3 years. And I was fortunate enough to get All-American 2 times, and I figured, oh, if I can make it that far, I can hopefully someday make it to the Olympics. And so that's one of my goals and my dreams is to make it there.
How fast can you run a mile?
Oh, my fastest mile is 4:04.
4:04.
Oh, yeah.
When you're at competition level, you got to run 5 or 10K. There's some endurance there. How tough does it get?
Oh man, a lot of it has to do with your mental. You have to be willing to deal with pain at a high threshold.
How do you say we stop off for a bit?
All right.
Think I'm ready to take my place as an Apache runner?
Well, you got one more test to do. In the old days, they used to give water to young Apaches,
Oh, I like that. I could use a little drink.
but you couldn't swallow it.
You can't swallow it.
No, you can't swallow it. What water was put into your mouth, you have to take that same water back out again.
You gotta breathe through your nose.
I either drown or breathe through my nose. Okay, so let's take something tough and make it even tougher.
"44 seconds. Now you gotta spit it all out now to see if everything is there.
Pretty tough, huh?
That's insane. On the way back, I started to fade, man. Started to fade hard.
I kind of took it easy on you on the way back.
Oh, I figured that. That's right. Thanks, guys. Well, I don't know if I should thank you, but that was an experience.
Good, yeah.
Woo! I'm getting a little hungry. What do you think we should do for some food?
Oh, we can get you something to eat real quick. Okay?
Something to eat? Sure. I'm starved.
Here, Doctor.
Ooh.
You want one of these, see?
What do we have here?
We tie this around your neck.
Wow, that's the worst garland I've ever seen in my life. That's not like Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, and it smells fantastic. What is that?
Good. This is intestines. Ichi.
Ichi.
Intestines of a cow.
Intestines of a cow. It looks great. How long does it take to cook?
1 hour.
1 hour? Oh, shoot. You know, I've got a chiropractor's appointment and I got to get a pedicure as well. I'd love to stick around and have some ichi, but it's going to take an hour. That's too long for me. I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
Whoa, hey, that's always appetizing. Oh, my God. That's ichi as well? That looks a little further along. Carlotta? Thanks for cooking up the ichi. How long did that take you? Was that about an hour's worth of work? That looks like really bad calamari. No offense, I'm sorry. But now what about this fresh stuff? Keep turning it? What a smell, huh? That's some good intestines. Do you guys eat any part of the cow that's edible?
That's edible.
Like the beef? Like
They're
that?
all edible.
We'll see. I'll be the judge if it's edible.
Here's the salt.
Oh, salt. Yeah, that'll make a huge difference. Delta, have you had this before?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes.
Carlotta, you're just loving this, aren't you? you're loving watching the Ojibwe come to your territory and have ichi. Okay, well, I know the fry bread's good. We got some salt in there, and it's not as horrifying as I thought. Is that the nicest thing anyone's ever said to you about your cooking?
I don't cook. She did.
This is actually not bad.
That's good. You can finish it.
How come I'm the only one eating, by the way?
Because you wanted to eat. We're not hungry, remember?
You guys don't actually eat this stuff, do you?
We do. Just eat it.
Just eat it, just shut up and eat it. Still ahead, Ojibwe versus Apache in the toughest archery competition of all time. Are you allowed to give me a 10-second warning?
No,
When
I'm not going to.
Jeez, you guys are tough, man. Hello and welcome back to Fish Out of Water. I'm reliving the old ways of the White Mountain Apache here in the highlands of Arizona. And apart from a small bout of dealing with pain, it's been fantastic. And now I get to learn about weapons, Apache style. Nice shot.
Thank you.
You've done this before, Ivan?
A little bit.
A little bit? How long you been shooting a bow and arrow?
Since I was about maybe 12.
12?
Building my own arrows, bows and arrows with kids.
This is not a modern prefabricated bow we're looking at here.
No, I made this out of a hickory.
This is hickory right here.
Yeah. The wood also has to dry out maybe about 3 years or so.
3 years?
Yeah. Took me about maybe 3-4 months to complete.
That's a lot of patience right there. Nice. Right along the top of the buckskin,
Yes, sir.
and then just aim as best I can. Look right down the bow.
Don't worry about if you missed it. Just
Oh, I let it go and it flew. That was good.
Yeah.
Do you perhaps have a broadside of a barn I can aim at when we're doing this? Hey, Ivan.
Yeah.
On closer inspection, I did hit something.
all right.
I think it was a cow patty.
Well, you can have that arrow.
Oh, thank you. A souvenir. Nice. Did they use it for hunting or were they used in warfare as well?
Warfare, I believe, the longer bows.
Do you ever have one of these go off while you're cleaning it? Does that happen? Never happened? Okay.
The main shaft was reed, and the insert in the tip was harder wood. When the enemy got shot with that arrow, they would grab the arrow and pull the reed out, but the harder foreshaft would be stuck in,
Ouch.
in steel.
So how would they get one out? Could they survive
So
that?
after a while, yeah, after being shot by some of them so many times, instead of pulling out, they just push it through.
Oh, man. That arrow's thrilling.
Yeah.
It makes me quiver. Little bow and arrow humor. That's all I got. Nice. He's cocking back the hammer. Oh, you took him out
Got his
right
ear.
in. I'd call that a tie.
We'll call it even.
And we'll call it even, that's
Since
right.
you're a guest here.
You're a good man.
Good morning, Don.
Morning, Harold.
Today's the day.
It's a good day to die.
Today's your final challenge.
Oh man, okay, okay.
See if you learn anything about discipline. Today you're gonna have water in your mouth and you're gonna run up a hill now.
Run up a hill?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Up a hill with water in my mouth?
That's how our warriors did it a long time ago, and that's how you're gonna do it today. And then you're gonna go up against one of our archers, our female archers here.
Some bow and arrow action.
Yeah.
As I always say, Harold, I ain't ready, but I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Okay.
Whew. This is the trail right here?
Yes, this is the trail you're gonna run.
This looks like it would kill a mountain goat, man. You want me to run up this thing?
Yes. Let's see how much water you can hold. Measure it.
So gross, it's being like the dentist's office. Just under 50.
Make sure that much comes back out when you come back up here.
What's the time I'm looking for?
You should do it like in about a minute.
10 minutes?
A minute.
A minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew I shouldn't have done that 10K this morning before I came here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm breathing heavy already, Harold. Course looks wet, rocky, and it's at elevation. A lot of twists and turns. Looks tough. This is not cross country. I'm gonna feel like I'm drowning, I think, as I'm running uphill, which is gonna be a weird feeling. My secret weapon is my Apache headband. This will put me in the spirit of a warrior. Or at least it'll make me easier to find when I collapse on the trail. Either way, this is gonna come in handy.
On your mark. Get set. Go!
Oh man, that burns.
Water's good.
How's the time?
Minute and one.
Minute and one! Missing by 1 second.
By 1 second.
You know what it was though, Harold? I carried this heavy bottle. I didn't litter. You gotta knock me off a second for that.
Okay.
All right, 1 minute. You saw me running up the hill. Any advice on the running technique?
Could have ran faster.
That's the trick.
Yeah.
Run faster. I'll
Run
remember
faster.
that.
Here, final challenge here. The bow and arrow. You're gonna go up against Krista over here.
Against Wolf Chick?
Yes.
No way. Look, she's got her own stuff. I gotta use these rentals. It's not fair.
So here you are.
All righty. Okay, we're competing Apache style?
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second. Now I'm ready. What do you think, Wolf Chick? Huh?
Well, Don, the pants have to go.
Pants stay on, baby. Unless you beat me.
Okay.
Then I lose the bet.
Sure.
I am ready.
Well, I'm ready too. Wait just a quick second. I'm back and I'm ready now.
Nice retort. Guess it's game on.
Game on.
We're gonna shoot 4 arrows in a minute. And whoever comes closest to the bullseye wins.
Krista, you can go first. I gotta know
right.
what my mark is to beat. That Wolf Chick, I meant that in full respect. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Don't aim that way, please.
All right, tell me when.
Now.
Ooh. Ooh, I don't know if that counts. We'll go to the tape on that one. Oh, a little high, a little high. Oh!
27 seconds.
27 seconds. Any tips, Harold, while she's retrieving her arrows?
The wind needs to stop blowing.
The wind needs to stop blowing. Can you do anything about that?
No.
There's no Apache sort of tricks you can do there? Are you allowed to give me a 10-second warning?
No.
You're not allowed,
No.
can you tell me 30 seconds?
No, I'm not going.
Jeez, you guys are tough, man.
Go.
Oh, that's got me there.
Now see how nice and slow I'm going, pacing myself. Now I think I may be going a little too slow here. Not bad for using rental equipment here.
That's
Not
pretty
too
good.
shabby.
47 seconds.
47 seconds, so I was getting close to the top of the clock there. How does it look?
You did good.
Yes, yes, in Apache territory. I actually beat a solid competitor, wolf chick. Again, with all due respect, I mean that in full Apache, you know what it is. It's always the headband, I can tell. I put that headband on, man, you just feel robust. You feel vigorous. I'm sorry, the pants stay on. Had I lost, the pants might have come off. They're staying on, all right. Well, I guess this is it, Larold.
Yeah.
That was one wild Apache ride, I gotta tell you. I think I did pretty good on the run. I surprised myself a bit with the water in the mouth. 101, the bow and arrow, I thought I would had a pretty clean victory on that one as well. 4
Yes,
for
you did.
4. What did you think overall?
I think you did pretty good.
Just pretty good?
Yes, just pretty good. I've seen better.
You really know how to take a guy down, don't you? Well, I'm just happy, you know, I fail so often that to get even a minor pass is not bad. If you had to give me a grade on the whole final challenge, what would you give me?
A B.
A B?
Yeah.
That's not bad. A's for Apache, B is for you can do better, maybe. I don't know, something like that. Okay, Larold, you've seen my skills. I need to know, as an Apache brave, can you give me an Apache name?
No,
No?
because you're not fully dressed as Apache still.
Why, what's wrong?
Your pants, your shoes.
You guys in the pants. I don't know what it is with the pants coming off. Come on, man, I shot arrows. I ran up a whole cliff about 1,000 feet with water in my mouth. I've been running around the last 3 days doing all this stuff. I've been sweating. I've been getting into your clothing. And I've been...
Okay, I'll give you one.
Okay, right on. What is it?
The one who talks a lot.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The one who talks a lot. That's appropriate. I'll take that. Anyways, it's been a blast, Larold. I hope to see you again soon. I'm on my way, man. It's been fun.
See you later.
The crown dance chases away evil spirits and brings good luck. The Apache are working hard to maintain their culture, and that's difficult when you're surrounded by the modern world. So they also focus on maintaining their traditional values of discipline and respect. Their Apache runners are still thriving and they compete around the world. They still make bow and arrows by hand. And these children continue to dance to a beat that began thousands of years ago. And sometimes that's what's most important. Not just preserving, but celebrating and practicing the traditional ways. And that's a lesson I'll take with me on my journey through life. I had such a great time here with the White Mountain Apache, and I think they really like me. They said they put up a sign for me just up here at Geronimo Pass. What an honor. What? This is not an honor. I didn't fail. I got a B. What kind of hard marking is that? Don't fail? Who made this sign anyway? It doesn't even look like a good sign to me. Don't fail. That's not funny.
That's hilarious.
That's not hilarious.
Yeah,
that's not funny at all.
It is.
Are you on council? Bring it on. Tongue. It tasted like really spongy deer meat almost.
I never tasted spongy deer meat.
Well, that's what I mean. Me neither.